It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And it's fall in San Diego County, and it's time to do some very, very necessary garden maintenance. So we are in Carmel Valley at a 3-year-old installation that I haven't touched in about 4 or 5 months. And those of you that live here in San Diego County, or even as far up as LA and Santa Barbara, know that we had a brutal summer and a brutal early fall, and everything took a hit. So the first thing that I want to show you is how we are resetting aeoniums. We had a large stand of aeoniums right here. These are the Urbicums. We've also got a couple of sunburst in there, and they were very tall and they were very leggy. So you can kind of see here. This is what we were dealing with. Does this look familiar? You know, because what do, right? Well, I'll tell you. What you do is you cut them all apart, like so, okay? And then you just scratch up the surface a little bit of the soil, and you stick them back in the ground. You can do that with aeoniums in the fall. Now is the perfect time. We aren't in any danger of frost or any really cold temperatures. Aeoniums are waking up from summer dormancy. They should have enough time to harden off and establish their root systems before the colder temperatures of the winter hit. You can see Tori over here, and say hi, Tori.
Hello.
He is working on this flanking area of, I call this the aeonium necklace. And you're going to notice too, we're going to have a lot of aeoniums left over, aren't we? And that's the fun of it. We can start moving stuff around to other areas of the garden. Come on back, I'll show you what I'm working on. Now, I think that if you look in the dictionary under hot mess, this photo should be there underneath the definition, or maybe even in lieu of a definition. Holy Mother of Pearl. I cannot believe this hot mess. I had to pull all of this stuff out. We did have an issue with irrigation. Greg discovered that there was a break in the line over here. And what happened is when the irrigation came on, the pressure didn't make it all the way over to this side. So as you can see here, we have lots of green, lovely, flourishing plant material. But when we got over to this side, everything was dried up and nearly dead. So that was a problem with the irrigation, which Greg has rectified. Now I am taking and resetting a lot of these tired plants that I took out of the ground that were leggy. You know, like take a look at this sedum California Sunset, for example. This is a nice looking plant, but I don't like this trunking. So I'm going to be cutting these up. So many of these plants, cutting them up and resetting them. I'll be tucking them in to the landscape like so. And no, I don't need to wait for them to harden off here in San Diego. If you live in a challenging climate, you might, but I just take them and stick them in the ground. If your succulent stands up, you have done your job. So get your clippers, get your buckets, get your friends, get your husbands, get your neighbors, and have a succulent party, because this is the time of the year to do it. This has been Laura Eubanks with Viv, Tori, and Greg, and your succulent tip of the day.